Hey, welcome back to windowpurchase.com. This is Jay Johnson. If you followed any of my videos in the past and you found them helpful, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for doing so. Now, for those of you that haven't seen any of my videos, this one is going to be particularly on consulting services, but I want to go over some of the mysteries out there. Here's what it is. I've published 3 books on windows and doors since 2008, even though I've been in the industry 21 years. And the first book was How to Shop for Windows and Doors. The second one was What Window Companies Don't Want You to Know. And my last one that came out 2 or 3 years ago is Shopping for Windows 101. Now, Shopping for Windows 101 is rather unique because it gives you a specific list of questions to ask any company you have out, regardless of what type of framing system or window they're selling. And that ties right back into the website. So now you have videos to watch that correspond back to some of those questions. And I'm going to tell you right now that most companies that come out, the problem is they're not hiring window educational specialists. They're hiring sales people. And there's nothing wrong with that. Problem is, though, they're too busy selling and not enough education. So the problem is, you and I have a shovel. Well, the difference is I know where to dig. You have a shovel and you're digging a bunch of holes and you're hoping that you find the right information. And that's the problem. In the 21 years I've been doing this, I have not met anybody that actually had the right questions to ask, or if they were shown something, they really didn't know what they were looking at, or if it was a good thing or a bad thing. So the book is written very specific, and I'm very quick to say that most salespeople that come out will be unable or unwilling to answer the questions that I've given you to ask. So if you have the book, it actually gives you more information than what most salespeople know about windows and doors. And therein lies the problem. You're about to spend thousands of dollars on windows or doors. You don't know what to look for. You don't know what to ask. You're probably doing what everybody else does. You cast a net out. You drag a few companies in, usually the big brand names or the heavy advertisers in your area or some local guy just because he's local, and you think you got it all figured out. Or you think that you're going to be getting really good, relevant, and specific information. I've told people time and time again, it's not how much information you have on the table when you're done. It's about whittling it down, because everything I need to know about a window I can fit on a Post-it note. You have to be laser focused. You have to know exactly what to look for and exactly what to ask. And it's not difficult. Somebody just has to want to teach you. And that's what I'm here for, or at least my book. Now, if you read my book and it's not enough for you, if it makes you more comfortable and you want to call me and you want to hire me for consulting, I've never had to consult with anybody for more than 2 hours. Most of my clients, it's an hour or less. So you're going to spend thousands of dollars anyway. If you want to spend just a little more money, get the book. If you want to spend just a little more money than that, then call me and hire me for consulting. Or not. Anyway, that's kind of what happens. I get calls from people all over the country, coast to coast, and it's always the same thing. Confusion and frustration. Or frustration and confusion. And it's, oh, we had 5 companies out, and they had 5 different stories. Well, did they ask you this? No. Did he ask you this? No. Did anybody give you a copy of this? No. But they've wasted all this time. They're spending 2 to 3 to 4 hours with these companies, and it's just a waste of time because they don't know what they're doing and they don't know what they're getting. That's why I commonly say a famous saying by Mark Twain is, it ain't what you don't know that gets you into trouble, it's what you know for sure that just ain't so. And before I found out about that quote, which was a few years ago, when I put my book out in 2012, What Window Companies Don't Want You to Know, I put my own quote in there that's kind of like what Mark Twain says, and is, you have to be willing to prove yourself wrong to see if you're actually right. So again, if nothing else, pick up the book, go through the questions, make these companies and these salespeople accountable. Okay? And if that's not enough for you, then call me and hire me for consulting. All the information's on my website, windowpurchase.com. Thank you again for listening. I really appreciate it. And good luck in your endeavors.